What's the EU for? What does it do? And how well does it do it? Should it do more or less? At its most simple, the EU exists to help countries to do more together than they can by themselves. But this isn't easy. Think of it this way. Imagine a Stone Age village. The villagers get along okay, but struggle to work as a team. It takes several of them to catch a deer that will feed the whole village. But it just takes one of them to catch a rabbit, which will feed his family and leave the rest with nothing. Predictably, a lot of rabbits get caught. To get round this problem, the villagers appoint a village elder to help them work together more effectively, a Hunt Czar, if you like. Critically, they give her the power to confiscate rabbits. So, selfish behavior no longer pays. The hunters can cooperate, and in theory, every family should be better off. Now think of modern Europe. Countries, like the hunters, find it hard to trust each other. So they set up institutions like the European Commission and the European Court of Justice, their equivalent of the village elder, with powers to stop countries from breaking the rules they have all set. Just as the hunters still control their village, European countries maintain overall control of the EU. It is up to them to decide how much power to give the EU institutions, and it is they who vote on its laws. In return for collaboration, countries give up some control and put some trust in Europe's institutions. How much control they give up and how much trust they should have are the key questions. Take the single market. For this to work, all countries must play by the rules. And if anyone doesn't, Europe's institutions step in. Back in the 1970s, Germany didn't allow the French drink crème de cassis to be sold in its shops. But European law, to simplify just a little, says that if something can be sold in France, it can be sold everywhere in the EU. So the court stepped in and German law was changed. The Germans and the Brits and everyone else in the EU can now enjoy cassis at home too. The existence of EU institutions means countries can't break the rules. The idea is that everyone benefits overall from having rules. Of course, this doesn't mean everyone agrees with all of them. What if some villagers are allergic to venison? Then some may be allowed to catch rabbits. In the EU, there are lots of exemptions to the rules, and some countries want more rules than others, be it for workers' rights, environmental protection, or protecting indigenous cheese. On the other hand, the EU passes more laws than some countries like. And not everyone benefits. In Britain, there are those who argue that allowing workers from other countries in has driven down wages of the worst off. In these cases, some countries might be forced to put up with rules they don't like, and there will be some who start to wonder whether the whole thing is worth it. And when it comes to really sensitive issues, the tensions between control and collaboration are clearer still. People don't trust the EU to control all aspects of their life, even if some argue that more cooperation may serve the greater good. To put it another way, hunters may allow a village elder to confiscate an ill-gotten rabbit, but they may draw the line at allowing her to decide how they hand out food in their own homes. So the point of the EU is to establish rules that try to make everyone better off. To do this, it straddles the line between the control countries want and the cooperation they need. The tricky question is where to draw the line.